Hello, everyone. My name is OfDiceandPenYT, and today we will not be venturing in to the Blight of Varen, but instead we'll be taking a sneak peek into the world Flight from Fiorenore. And today, I will not be your dungeon master, but instead we have the illustrious Cameron that will be taking over for me today. Would you like to say hello, Cameron?
Hello, my fellow dice gremlins from behind the screen.
And let us not forget my fellow dice goblins and gremlins today. We'll say hello, guys.
Hello.
Buongiorno.
If you ever create a stain that you don't want your parents finding out, the best way to clean it up is you take bleach and an ammonia-based powder and put it in the vent, and the stain will just be gone in the air. Just mix them two and put it in your ventilation system. It'll work perfectly.
Make sure you wear a gas mask and gloves when you do this, children.
Yes.
And with proper parental supervision and all that fun stuff.
No, sibling
Cameron?
supervision. This is not something you want parents for.
Well, Cameron.
Exactly. This
The
message
stage
is
is
sponsored
yours.
by OfDiceandPen.
No, it is not.
Or you're just your favorite Kenku.
So, shall we begin?
Yes, please.
Yes, sir.
Ohio.
The imperial city of Fiorenore is a distant colony of the Holy Imperium, the last city loyal to the imperial crown on the Lomelian Peninsula. All other cities are independent, but in name. The city is ruled with an iron fist by the imperial protector Frederick Coron and his council. His draconian actions have made him somewhat unpopular with the citizenry, but none are willing to rise against him. Our adventurers are a group of mercenaries who have made their way to the city. The peninsula's instability has made the mercenary position a lucrative business, and as a result, many people have joined the various guilds and groups. But membership costs money. Our adventurers are lacking in that regard. Now, there are rules and regulations in place, but there are some jobs that do not require you to be a member of a specific guild or mercenary house. These jobs tend to be low-paying, they tend to be mundane, and for tonight's story, they potentially could be a little bit more than what we bargained for. The job description is simple. As the players encounter the city itself for the first time, the map of Fiorenore, our players are directed towards the Westgate suburb, the Westgate district of the city. Westgate is the poor part of the city. It is where those who fail to make ends meet in the harbours and the markets struggle. Looming over the city itself is the Protector's palisade, a massive behemoth of granite rocks sticking up, where the city's temple to the Thunder, the god of birth and renewal, sits. The city's banners are a mix of the symbol for Lathander, a road leading to a sunrise, and the symbol of the Holy Imperium, a silver hydra with 5 heads rearing on a black background. Our group of adventurers find themselves at the Black Fireplace, a tavern that leaves much to be desired. It leans, it creaks, it leaks. The namesake, the large black fireplace, whether it be the stone or the soot that has gathered, roars lively, illuminating and warming the streets. Rain has been falling lately the past few days, and even those that would normally not cater to this place will make an exception, though pockets are noticeably being looked after better. Our party makes her way in, either one at a time or together. Why doesn't our party introduce themselves?
Well, if no one else is going to do it, I might as well. Hello, I am Perseus. I am a Tabaxi Ranger, and I've come in looking for work because I've been a little light on coin lately. I have a dark bluish grey fur, some studded leather armor, little worn from use, and lovely longbow at my side, and the cloak made of a wolf's pelt.
Well, I'm Tabitha. Nobody calls me that, though. Everybody calls me Tabby. And, well, I've got silver fur with black stripes throughout, on the darker side.
Sunny, care to introduce yourself?
Howdy, y'all. My name's Sonny. Sonny Whiskers. There's been a little light on cash lately, like the first one. So I decided to come here and try and make an honest living out here. Well, honest is the loosest term I can think of. I have blackish whitish fur, a green scarf, and I got my good old Bertha right here in my left pocket. Try to cross me, and you be crossing her as well.
And finally, Luck.
You see a gray and brownish cat tabaxi, wearing fairly ornate robes. He carries himself with a certain what's the word? What's the word for trying to be fancy here?
Posh.
Yeah, well, posh, that works. Poshness to him. And his only goal is to pretty much earn money because money makes the world go round. He's not poor, but he wants to be filthy rich.
Now, ain't that a relatable goal?
And there are plenty of things to make someone wealthy in this city. The River Nore, from which the city gets its name, runs past on its way to the ocean. Trade is of great importance to the city, and entertainment. The city itself holds a population of around about 20,000 people. But you are specifically looking for one individual. It is about late afternoon. Prematurely, the night torches are being lit up across the city. The rain has been falling heavily. You are on the lookout for someone by the name of Gary Dreet. Why don't you all go ahead and make perception checks for me, please?
Is a 10.
That's a 23.
6.
9.
Okay. Perseus,
Hey.
you are the first to see who you suspect to be Gary Dreet. You see two people walk into the black fireplace and immediately skulk towards a corner booth. One, you notice, is a human male wearing a black sort of leather outfit with a cape to match, cape of bearskin and a brown hat. He's wearing glasses and long black hair, desperately in need of a cut. Though you be careful not to say that to him, considering the large cut he's got across his cheek. The other is an enormous half-orc woman wearing deep blues with a morning star in one hand and missing an eye. You reckon these could be them?
I will head over slowly. Try not to draw too much attention to myself. Right as I get to their booth, I'll ask, "You Gary?"
You one of the people looking for a job?
Hey, I guess you could say that.
Take a seat.
seasonal. I'll take a seat. Never really relaxing, but just sitting tall, sitting straight.
Hmm.
Hand on my mace just in case.
One of the bar staff comes up, puts a drink in front of him and Tiny. He pays for it and then whispers something to the barkeep. The rest of you get informed that this is in fact Gary Dreet.
Yeah.
Hopefully you
Yeah.
should see an image of him.
Yes. Yes, we do.
Hey.
Professor Snape, that you?
Yeah, I can see that.
Ow.
You're the first person to point that out.
He's Professor Snape with Harry Potter's glasses and Hagrid's hat.
And then he looks to you, Perseus, and he goes, "This is my friend and work partner, Tiny." Referencing the half-orc. Standing at about 8 feet tall, 240 centimeters.
Is she just a work partner? Because if she's available, I might know how to show her a good time.
But it's very nice to meet you. Yes. As I reach out my hand to shake hers.
Very big hands. Grasp yours and shake.
Can I do an insight check on her as I shake her hand?
Go ahead. What are you checking?
I'm wanting to see if she can really be trusted,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm probably not going to have any clue.
Hard to read. You keep focusing on the eye patch, and you keep thinking, I really shouldn't focus on the eye patch. I wonder how she lost the eye. I shouldn't ask her that.
So, sorry. So, I'll stop shaking her hand and pull my hand back. What kind of work you got for me, Mr. Gary?
It's just wait. Just gonna wait until everybody else gets here. Don't like repeating myself.
Well, if we're going to be waiting a while, I might as well. I'm gonna try to wave one of the.
Mm-hmm.
One of the.
They bring you. They come over and they bring you a drink. They claim it's ale, but this place, it probably is ale. Can also probably help with a Molotov cocktail. This is
Well, if
some
it's strong.
cheap stuff. It's a cheap but strong stuff.
I've had worse before. I'll just take a drink of it. How much do I owe you?
They charge 3 copper.
I'll toss her. I will flicker a gold piece. If you don't mind making change, that'd be wonderful, and keep half of it for yourself.
Thank you kindly. That's really nice of you. She pockets it away and quickly runs to go make some change for it. You get silver and 2 copper back.
And I'll just sip on my drink little by little, waiting to go up.
Do the rest of you make your way towards the table?
Tabby will stop at the bar before heading over, get her own drink.
I'll just make my way over to the table.
For a silver, you can get one of the few decent bottles of this latest thing from across the seas called rum.
Do you happen to have honey mead?
They can get that for you. You sip them a silver, you get 2 copper back.
She'll slide another silver over the counter.
Barkeep, balding, dwarven guy. Thank you kindly.
And then she'll saunter her way over to the table. I take it you're the one I'm looking for?
Maybe. And that only leaves Whiskers.
Sunny's just gonna like walk towards the table, like flop her ass down and kick her feet up on the table. You the guy who's gonna pay us?
Yeah, well, that depends. You willing to work? Get your hands a little bit dirty?
Oh, fella. This girl's paws are always dirty.
Your
I
eyes
smell that
full of you.
here.
What are you? Paws for hire?
Something like that. Something like that.
I just want to make sure of something. None of you have a guild, right?
Wouldn't be here if I did.
You okay? You
Not
okay?
the
Well,
moment.
You okay?
let's just say my job ain't exactly above board.
Well, good job paying decently these days is above board.
Well, if you want in,
Wouldn't be talking to you if we didn't, did we? Would we?
What's the job? God damn it. Got me speaking in your voice again.
so here's the deal. I got a cargo that needs to get through the city to my little spot in the harbor. Now we're here at Westgate. My little spots in West Harbor. Problem is, the cargo's currently in the Merchants District, being kept safe.
I take it you need us to go get that back for you.
Oh, don't worry, the guy who's looking after it knows you'll be coming. But problem is, city guard's a little bit on edge. There's been a lot more activity. Double shifts, double guards, checking boats, the whole works. Can't even go to the toilet without someone checking to make sure you're not putting something in the sewer other than what's coming out.
Is cargo alive or is it material?
That is none of your concern.
If you want me to do my job right, it is my concern.
Go ahead and give a persuasion check.
Tabby will back him up on that. We do have
Dirty 20.
scruples.
Okay. This is going to be a contest. Okay, private roll to me. looks at you. I don't deal with smuggling people.
Right. Just needed to know, just in case. Something living's easier to get away. That's alright. Also means there isn't anything. Well, if there's trouble, I'll have to deal with another soul to protect.
There is a caveat. I want you to understand something. The cargo doesn't get damaged. He slips 200 gold onto the table. 50 gold coins in 4 pouches. You get half now. You get the other half when you bring the cargo to me.
Deal.
Before I grab that bag, what kind of hostility are we going to be looking at, if any? Besides the raised guard, of course.
I mean, depends how you get the cargo to me.
Right. Fair enough. And
How
I'll
big
reach
is it?
the pouch.
How big is it?
It's the size of what we're moving.
It's handleable.
So we're not gonna need a bunch of carts and need to make a big production of it, is what I'm hearing.
Don't worry, you won't need a cart. In fact, prefer if you didn't. I'm not exactly on good terms with the cart people here in the city.
Easier to slip out in and out unseen anyway.
Exactly.
What's the deadline? Right. I keep going to the country accent because Invader's doing it. And I'm trying to keep with the Scottish accent because I need to improve my Scottish accent. There we go.
You got till sunrise.
Sunrise.
Are we bringing it back here? Or are we meeting you somewhere else?
You'll be meeting me at my little pier spot. Don't worry. Tiny will be keeping an eye out for you.
Right. You
Sounds
said the
good.
witch talks.
Oh, and if you get caught, we don't know each other.
Us? Get caught?
Who are you anyway?
Hmm.
Exactly.
Yeah, you have a forgettable face anyway, so I was gonna forget about you after this mission anyways.
It's the best way to look at it. And may the Thunder have mercy on your soul if you get caught.
Oh, I think we'll be alright. My accent
Mercy's for
totally
the
changed
weak.
on me there.
Hey, man,
Everybody's
it's done
doing
it
country.
6 fucking times already. I'm just gonna keep talking like this so it's easier in front of me. Right. You haven't answered us, so are we picking this up? Or are we just flying by our asses?
You're gonna make your way to the Merchants District. There's a warehouse there. Long shifters. You're looking for Malchus. He owns the joint. You tell him Treat sent you, and he'll know what you're talking about.
Could you please repeat that?
So he says you're going to the Long Shifter warehouse, and someone named Malchus is the contact.
Oh, I'm talking about the password. I didn't hear that. Ask them to repeat the password.
He just says, tell him Dreet sent you.
Delete.
My surname.
Right.
You're not an orange tabaxi. You don't have the one brain cell between all of you.
It's not that. I just wanted to hear it twice just to be sure. Hearing something once is easy to forget. Hearing something more than once. You understand, yes?
What?
We're pretty sure his ma was orange.
Got you.
My mother was actually a black cat, thank you very much.
Sure, no.
Hey. Sure. Sure.
Right. It might have been the gladiator pits that slapped me around too much.
I always preferred the chariot races here myself.
Hey. Well, no time like the present. You're ready to go make some money.
I'm always ready to make some money, baby.
Right. I'm gonna get up, do the cat stretch. Right. Grab my longbow. Make sure I got my mace secured. Right. Let's get going then. And sunrise, Mr. Gary. We'll be there.
I want you there before sunrise. Sunrise happens. Well,
Alright then.
good luck.
First light, before first light it is.
Makes it more fun for us.
And then I'm just gonna start heading toward the exit of the tavern.
Mm-hmm.
Sonny's gonna follow suit.
Tabby will finish her drink and be right behind him.
Yeah, I'd follow along too.
The rain is deafening. But as you make your way towards the merchant district, it does start to lighten up. There'll be very little stars out tonight, though. The early spring. As you're making your way through the streets, the city still bustles. Side businesses operate. Fresh food is being sold for early suppers. Children are playing in the streets, splashing in the puddles. Parents, blissfully unaware as they're talking. As you're traveling through, you all hear the sound of the town criers giving the day's news. I would like another perception check based on hearing, which I believe grants Tabaxi advantage.
Well, it's not doing
10?
good.
Does it?
10.
I believe Tabaxi get advantage. Well, that could be the legacy.
That was with
I think that's.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it here.
Yeah, he left Legacy Tabaxi, but not 20.
Okay.
Let me get my roll in quick just to
Oh,
see.
double 23. God damn.
15,
Tabaxi
not
have
bad.
cat's ears, which I believe in all versions of Tabaxi grants advantage.
Oh, if that's the case, I'll probably need to roll again then. 23.
I think the new one in Mordecai in Monsters of the Multiverse gets Cat's talent instead.
Oh
Which is
yeah, it does get
proficiency
cat
and
claws
perception
instead,
and
so just
stealth.
ignore the 23 from me.
Okay.
15's still not bad.
No, it's not. And all it means is that, Tabby, you're the last one to hear it.
And Luck hears it right away.
Yeah. Luck,
Mm.
you hear the sound of a woman's scream emanating from one of the streets, one of the side streets.
I'll just nod my head in the general direction and be like, "There's a woman screaming over there. Should we check it out or do our mission?"
I believe we have a. I honestly vote on just completing the mission, ignoring whatever that is. But yeah, depends on what Yuri wants to do.
Maybe we'll get lucky and she'll be rich.
Aye, but if we don't get that done by sunrise, it might just not be him not paying us.
How long till sunrise?
You've got about 12 hours.
I think we can spare a minute.
Right. On your height it is.
About 5:30 in the early evening.
Alright, on your height it be then.
And if she ain't rich, we can just rob her.
If she ain't rich, what she got to rob?
Her shoes. Shoes are worth something.
All right, Pratchett.
We're not petty thieves. We have standards.
You got standards.
Nothing.
I'll take what I can get.
And that's why you're poor.
Hey, look, that's why you ain't got no friends.
The only friend I need is on my hip.
Aye, Bessie. You understand. Let's just go check this out to get it over with.
You all now start to hear the sound of a commotion. There's a visible shift in the crowd. Someone is clearly running through the crowd.
May I roll a perception check to see if I spot who specifically is running through?
Yeah, go ahead and roll perception.
Can I also?
Nat 1.
Yeah. You can.
6.
11.
22.
Sonny, you get the best view. You see that it is a pale individual with grayish skin, slightly pointed ears, wearing a hood, and is darting through the crowd, trying to get past people. All the while, you can see 2 city guard in their black and silver chainmail charging after her, shouting, "Stop! Stop that woman!" She's responding back, "Please help! Help! They're after me! I've done nothing wrong!"
Do we see who's chasing her?
It's the guards.
Oh.
Well,
Classic.
I don't know about you lot, but I'm not getting involved with that.
Hey, those are the guards. We really should not be on their radar right now. We have a job to do.
Mm.
You watch as I'm
I'm
assuming you're ignoring the lady's cries for help.
Does anything stick out about her? Like insignias or wealth or anything like that?
From what you could tell, she's dressed in common clothes. They're a little bit frayed.
Could
She
I
just appears to be an ordinary person.
could I attempt to just stealthily, trip the guards?
This would be, yeah, you could totally do that. That would be a stealth check to get behind them, well, to get in the way that they want to notice that you're actively trying. Okay. They're gonna roll. This would be an opposing. Also, just so I can show you guys, this is what the outfits look like. They don't. On the plus side, they don't notice you trying to trip them up, but they kind of like push you aside slightly and go, "Out of our way, citizen!" As they
Can I
push.
kind of just jog alongside them? Like, is there a bounty on her?
They look at as they're jogging. There's a bounty here out on someone. The Lord Protector's looking for a person that is looking for someone with grey skin.
Does she
Oh,
fit the
so it's
bill?
racial profiling.
She did have greyish skin.
I know I'm gonna regret this. I'm gonna pull an arrow out of my quiver. How far away do you think the girl is by now?
About 60 feet.
Alright, I'm going to draw my longbow, aim at one of her legs.
Go ahead and roll an attack. I will consider this non-lethal.
Non-lethal, okay. Will a 17 hit?
Yes. Go ahead and roll damage. This will be non-lethal.
Alright, that'll be 11 piercing.
Ah! She crumbles to the ground. Her starts screaming in pain at the arrow that has gone clean through her leg. Hasn't hit anything serious.
But it stops her from running.
Yeah, she stumbles, falls. The guards catch up to her, pull the hood back on her. Mumble something between themselves, lift her up, and start taking her in the direction of the Lord Protector's palisade.
Excuse me, we helped you here. Can we have our reward now?
Gotta make sure this is the right one. Come back in the palace in the morning. We'll let you know.
Alright.
Give us your details.
Name's Urs. Our name's Urs. We'll be by in the morning.
Fair enough. You guild members?
Nay, I'm not at least.
And after this you will be. If it's the right one.
Well then, I guess I'll be seeing you lots in the morning.
You want your arrow back?
Aye, that'd be wonderful.
They pull it through tourniquet her leg.
I'll just stick it back in the
You can
quiver.
find a
and I
puddle
thought-
that's draining into the sewers to wash it.
Oh no, I was just gonna not even wash it. I'll just put it right back in the quiver.
Okay, fair enough. Crowds. None too plussed. You hear people muttering murmurings of the Lord Protector's sanity being in question.
Alright. We're burning in moonlight. Let's continue on.
Tabby is going to materialize from an alley not far away. Are you guys still playing Hero?
I was just wanting to get it done fast so we can just get back to work. I knew they were gonna make a big deal out of it. You know how they can be sometimes.
Aye, that I do. When we're done.
At least it's not us.
Aye.
This time.
You walk past one of the major carriageways that are in the city. The city does allow carriages to travel at night, but the roads are slightly quieter. There is heavy security at the gates leading in, so the traffic is a little bit lighter. As you're going past, you see one of the town criers standing in the center of the effectively the roundabout, if you will. Their voice magically enhanced to be loud. And you hear the day's reports. Lord Protector is offering 100 gold in a bounty for the return of an individual with grey skin. City guard is to be doubled for tonight and the next few nights. Shipping is to be delayed until cargo is thoroughly checked. Goes on and on.
Well, sounds like the big man has a specific fetish.
Hey, it's times like these I'm glad I have fur.
I'm
One does catch your surprise. All females are no longer allowed to wear shawls. Faces must be revealed at all times.
okay. That's just bullshit.
Hey. Not too weak to complain. We're just visitors here. Or at least I am.
Oh, I'm sure the ears will give me away.
Hey,
Can't believe I left the desert for a fucking country run by a man who has a fucking fetish for gray skin.
are you sure he just isn't into statues then?
At least it's skin and not fur.
Yeah, I guess.
Let's just get out of here and get the job done.
Hey.
The furry bastard screamed me out.
The merchants district of the city. This is where the middle class live, the wealthy, enough to have a separate house, or at least a much better apartment over their main store, where the money is made through trade, that and the harbours. Blacksmiths, goldsmiths, whitesmiths, which are a genuine thing, people who work with precious metals. Armourers, jewellers. You can feel your pockets emptying every time you look in a window. Here you see the city guard. They're patrolling. Every so often, though, you do see another individual, someone higher ranking in the guard. Occasionally, they'll stop someone and ask questions. That you watch as a celadin drow, as it were, with greyish-blue skin is stopped and ordered to have her shawl removed. She gives a nervous smile to the guards. And as soon as she gives a smile, they walk away.
Well,
That was interesting.
I believe we found who they've been looking for. Well, the real question is it worth 100 gold?
Maybe after our job's done. We know what she looks like. We can find her.
You eventually arrive on one of the streets. The rain has let up, but now the weird, sort of cold mist is starting to rise up over the city. But the light shines on the new Roman-esque carving. Long shifters, curiosities, and trading goods warehouse. There's a sign that points towards the storefront and towards the warehouse.
Alright, I believe he said the warehouse, so let's just go knock there.
Lead the way.
Alright, I'm gonna start following the sign. This is the warehouse, and have my hand on my mace ready just in case.
Mm-hmm. You approach the warehouse back, and there is no one there per se. The warehouse's doors are closed, there are no carts. The street is fairly quiet. You hear a dog bark somewhere. But you do see that in the... It's one of those stores that's got a door within it. So there's a big carriage door, and then there's a smaller person door.
I'll knock on the small person door with my mace 3 or 4 times.
You watch as at what would be about chest height for you. Sliding bars moved. Who is it?
300 Malchus.
Ooh. The door opens, and you see this old, crazed-looking, probably had too much, one step away from making a Kendo look like a Kenda, looking like they're chill, halfling individual with a crow on a stuffed crow, a taxidermied crow on their shoulder, and the most magnificent Burnside mustache and beard. Their eyes dart at each and every one of you. So, you are the ones they sent for the cargo.
Hey.
Get the fuck in! It's freezing.
Hey.
Our balls are going into witness protection.
I will mace at my side, in my hand, but still at my side, and follow him in.
Mm-hmm. Even though it was just a bit crude earlier, he does bow and let each of you in one by one. The warehouse is full to the brim with crates. Some are long, some are square, some are big, some are small. Some may have a fish in them. Obscure reference. You see various intricacies and all sorts of things. You imagine there's quite a lot of wealth hidden in these crates. Malchus grabs a lantern. Right, follow me, friends, follow me. I will take you to the cargo.
Ladies first. I'll say I'll beckon the rest of them in front of me.
He gives you this wide smile. The sort of smile of someone who should really not smile.
A smile.
The teeth are yellowing. The teeth are yellowing. There's a couple missing. It's almost cartoonish. It almost looks like the cartoon of a prospector who finally found that gold nugget.
When Percy sees his smile, he's just curious. I wonder if his teeth are soft.
He starts skulking through, and he leads you through this very intricate maze of all the crates. I am telling Gary he needs to stop pestering me. I am no longer interested in working with him, but he knows I have a soft spot. Do you have soft spots?
Tabby looks down at her chest. 1 or 2.
I certainly do. It's called money and good bitches.
I have got the couple here and there. Couple of softer colors on my fur, but that's about it.
And what about you, quiet one?
Why would I share that with you?
I like you. How much has my dear friend told you?
Not much. Pick up a parcel, bring it to her by dawn.
Parcel?
Package.
Interesting choice of words. For there are many layers to this parcel. This way! He finally turns you all round a corner. And you can see now, he has made a makeshift storage area. There's a sliding panel blocking the faintest light that you can see coming from inside this makeshift room. He knocks on it. Do not worry, my friend. It is only I. Your escorts are here. You hear a voice call back.
So much.
Excellent. Thank you. He pushes the panel, and you see sitting next to an empty plate filled with crumbs, a small lantern, small candle lighting the area, a book in their hand, a young, probably 18, 19-year-old female individual. Pointed ears, dark brown, almost red eyes, wearing what you would recognize to be the colors of the patron deity, the thunder, underneath a black shawl and habit.
Well, shite.
Didn't he say we were not
No, he was.
transporting someone?
All he said was he wasn't in the business for smuggling.
That smarmy little bastard. I kind of
Hey.
respect the wording choice.
Hey. What's your name, lass?
My name is Sister Electra.
A sister?
I am of the... I was part of the Temple of the Thunder. But I am no longer safe in this city.
Hey. Got guards
We
at
figured.
every fucking corner up there. How the fuck are we supposed to get to you at?
Oh,
I could be
what's
quiet.
wrong, little Percy Purse? You scared of a little challenge?
Hey, it's
Yes.
not that. If I knew we were going to be smuggling this lot, I would ask for a double. At least. Plus the hazard pay.
looking
I
at.
didn't get the fucking talk about hazard pay.
Well, it's never too late to talk him up to it.
I don't suppose there's any way we can make you look like my sister.
I'm sorry, I do not know much in the way of magic. Don't look at me. I'm a practical person. I don't work with magic nonsense. That's my cousin.
Can I roll investigation just in the room to see if like there's like stuff with that could like be used as like soot or anything that could like
Is there a sack somewhere? You're looking for makeup, pretty much.
I'm looking for a way to like make her face look a little less like less like hey, it's this bitch. Can I roll investigation for that?
Yeah, you could go ahead and roll an investigation.
There we go. I don't know about any of y'all's, but has Roll20's like soul feature been like acting weird for y'all's lately?
There's a lot of lag, I've noticed.
Yeah. 11, by the way.
11. Takes a bit of time, but eventually you do find enough items that if you wanted to, you could potentially come up with a one-use makeup kit. Disguise kit.
Alright, I do believe we just need to, if we could find a darker skin tone, maybe it'll look like a high elf instead of a drow. Probably be very easy to get, or easy.
I do not mean to be rude, my friends. But if you're going to use my supply, I would prefer payment.
Alright, well, you could talk to Gary about that. This is his job, isn't it?
I do not think he will be coming back anytime soon, considering the high priority of his shipment. I mean no offense, of course, sister.
Sunny's gonna roll her eyes, take the pouch, the like upfront pouch of like gold that she got, and just toss it at the guy. I'm gonna talk that fucker into giving me some extra for this.
There's 50 gold there. That is not worth 50 gold.
Oh, no, that is not worth 50. But when he walks away, comes back about 10 minutes later. These are worth 50. And he puts two very much more professional looking disguise kits in front of you.
All right.
You wouldn't happen to have any
I-
smoke bombs around here, perchance, would you?
Smoke bombs. I can go look.
Alright. That might come in handy.
Is there anything else anyone would like from my supplies?
Well, I think we'll be better off if we can make her like boy. No offense, sister. I think we might need to give you a haircut and make you change your clothes.
She somehow manages to go an even lighter scale of grey. I would prefer a haircut is fine, but she kind of moves to the side. I do not wish to change.
Sister, They're not aligned shells out there at all. My face is covered.
Hey,
If we're gonna get you out of this, unfortunately, you're going to have to pretend to be someone else for a few hours. I know it's not your comfort, nor is it your religion, but your safety is the important part here.
hey, I'm sure your God will forgive you for.
Your God would
It's-
rather you live another day.
Unless, of course, it's the Goblin God.
I'm going to need you to roll persuasion checks, please.
Out of curiosity, how robust is she before we start cutting hair and whatnot? Is she even possible to make her look like a girl? Sorry, a boy?
So she has... Her face is very feminine, but from what you can tell of the body itself, her body is more androgynous in nature.
Okay.
I mean, it's not impossible to make a feminine-looking face look masculine.
Oh, I'm fine with
Yeah.
it. I was like, but if she's like, you know,
How tall is
D-cup
she?
boobs, we're screwed.
How
We
tall is
ain't
she?
gonna convince her.
Hold on,
How
hold on.
tall is she?
She is 5'3".
Oh my god, I'm taller than her.
Oh, good. We can make her look like a teenager.
I mean, she more or less is. She's 18.
Yes, but we can make her look like a younger boy. If we can make her look like a 15-year-old boy that we're taking back to his mum. Unfortunately, Roll20 does not like us. I rolled a net 1 on that persuasion.
I rolled
Yeah.
a 5,
Yes.
and Invader rolled a 6.
You can see she's starting to panic a little bit. And is starting to go, please, I do not wish to change my clothes. I'm fine with the haircut, but
Alright. Calm down, lass.
Alright. Sister, come, sit with me for a minute. Girl to girl. Girl to girl.
she
You don't need to. We're gonna take a deep
reluctant.
breath. Now, what are you afraid of?
Not much, but I'm scared of death. I'm scared of the Lord Protector. And I'm scared of who I am.
What do you mean who you are?
I cannot tell you. I swore a vow to the thunder himself.
Sister, I think the thunder would help you be safe. In order for you to do that, I need to know everything. We don't need to tell anyone else, just you and me. Your secrets are safe with me. But I need to know how to protect you. Because otherwise, Lord Protector will have you by morning. We don't want that.
I'm going to send something to you in private.
Can I attempt to listen in on them? From a little
You
bit
go
far?
ahead and give a perception check.
An 11.
This will be a stealth check on her part. Is this going to be open? It's going to be open. That's fine. Hang on. Make it so it always queries. just for future reference. It's a public roll. It's a normal one. She whispers so low, you can't hear her. Like, it's a whisper to a tabaxi next to her. In fact, I would say you hear nothing. And that's because you hear nothing, because you just hear the sudden coughing. Oh. I hope that's not gonorrhea.
You say we should just get our disguise ready and let's get out of here. It's already going to be risky enough. We got half a city to cross.
Yeah, we are definitely convincing that man to pay us more.
She's gonna. Well,
I have sent something to you. Tabby.
we will edit that in post.
Yes.
Aye, if it's not figured out before then.
It was not figured out before then. She whispers to you then, you understand why I made my vow. I will do that again because that should be a stage whisper. But she does whisper to you, Tabby, now you understand why I must keep my vow.
I do, sister. However, it stands. Your God would want you alive and safe. He would want you to see tomorrow as a free woman.
She nods, gets up.
We'll go for baggy clothing. Things that had your matter
I
of
can
fact,
agree to that.
Tabby will pull out an extra set of her clothing, which would be large on the girl to start with. And she dresses loose. Dark colors, grays and browns.
You can put it over her regular outfit, and she is comfortable with that. She'll be a little bit warm, but considering the temperature drop with the rain, everything's going to be fine. In that regard, actually.
Well, let's see if one of the boys has a extra cloak. The larger, the better. We will have to cut your hair just in case. I'm sorry for that, sister.
That's fine.
We'll get you a cloak, we'll get you a hat. Can you pretend to be a boy? Teenager, perhaps.
I can keep
younger
quiet.
Alright.
I could try.
Look scared. If we get stopped, ask if we're almost to your mum.
That will not be that difficult to pretend. Marcus comes back. Brain, work with me. What are you called again? Perseus,
Hey,
roll a d20 for me.
a flat D20.
Yep.
Right. $16. Very nice.
He walks in. And he goes, I got good news and I got bad news, my friend.
Hey, bad news first. Why not?
Well, the bad news is I do not have many, but the good news is I have one. And he holds up this bag with rope and twine and a single wick sticking out of it.
All right.
I think you were looking for one of these.
Aye.
30 gold pieces.
How about 5?
Go ahead and roll persuasion.
Hey, that ain't doing shit.
How about 35 for the insult? Or we can
Well,
keep
then.
it at a flat 30.
I guess I don't need that.
You're getting the other half of your payment, no?
That's right, I'll have no payment left at all.
Welcome to
How about
Fiorenore.
20 then? Should be more amenable to that.
29.
19.
29.
24 is my final offer.
30.
I don't need
Tabby
that
will
bad.
toss 6 gold at them. Here, you
I
pay
don't need it.
24, I'll pay the other 6. Oh, we don't have time for this.
All right. If we're paying the full 30, we at least include some matches to light the thing.
What do you think I am? Cheap? Of course it comes with matches.
All right. I'll hand him over 24 gold.
A pleasure doing business with you.
I'll take that smoke bomb. Thank you very much.
So, just to let you know, the smoke bomb requires an action.
Yes.
It will fill a 20-foot sphere with thick fog cloud. I can talk.
Mm-hmm.
Anything in that 20-foot sphere will have disadvantage on being attacked or being spotted.
All right. That's plan C in hand. Now we should get back to plan A.
Which one of you lot has a map? I'd rather we know where we're going and how to get there fastest.
You're telling you do not have a map?
We're new here.
I can tell. Starts walking away.
I'll give
Comes
you 5
back.
gold for a map of the city, not a cent more.
Oh, now you're insulting me. Everybody gets a map for free. How else do you know where to do business?
By asking around.
Yeah, that is the old way.
Hey, but it's all reliable.
This is where you are currently, and he points at the map. And this is where you need to go. So just for clarification, you guys are about here, where I'm pinging.
All right.
And you need to get about here.
All right. Let's get the last disguise and let's get going. We have until before sunrise. I guess that's about 11 hours from now.
Closer to 10.
Give us time.
Don't suppose we could just travel through the sewers.
There is a sewer entrance not far from here.
Aye,
Going,
but
though.
does it lead to the exact? Does it lead to the other spot we need to go?
It gets
None of us have been
close.
here.
I don't go in the sewers. Do I look like a water and sewage guild worker to you? Do I
Exactly.
smell like
We
shit?
aren't. We haven't been here for very long, and we don't know
It
anybody who
should.
could guide us through
It,
doors.
I do not know if I can guide you, but I do have a map, potentially. One gold piece.
I'll flick
Done.
him the gold piece.
Excellent. Comes back. Here, there isn't a map of the sewers that I can show you, but there is, for retrospect, a map of the sewers which will give you an advantage.
Right.
Got this in a bed.
I'll take it.
Thank you, sir. You are too
See?
kind.
All right.
Flattery will get you everywhere, my friend.
However, this one of us has to have manners.
Hey, manners are for the city folk.
I can tell.
Don't mind them. All right, sister.
She stands up. She's got the baggy clothes on. She still needs the haircut.
Or at
I'll
least
take
to
care of
pin her
that.
hair up and do a thing.
No, if we pin it up and hide it, they'll just take her hat and, well, there goes that disguise. You always actually cut the hair. As horrible as it is.
In this nicer disguise kit, is there anything to help with changing skin tone?
There is foundation, I believe.
All right. Do you think we could do something about a skin tone? They are looking for female drow or gray-skinned people. So
Well,
Why don't we
to
just
make
throw
her
some ash on her and say she's a chimney boy?
that could work too. We could do both, just to be safe.
Arjun, I recently adopted.
That too. But then if we get caught, he asks for his mother. That's how close we are to getting to his mother. That'd be contradicting.
so I will. Excuse me. I will just say, the pouch contains cosmetics, hair dye, and small props
Oh, good, hair dye.
that change your physical appearance.
You do the cosmetics, I'll do the hair. So we
Right.
will make it lighter and, unfortunately, significantly shorter. We'll give them a bit of a pixie cut. It's not ideal.
And
But
I'll try to make their skin tone look more like a high elf with
Okay.
change the cheekbones, make them look higher.
So here's what can happen. First of all, is anyone here proficient with disguise kits?
Yes.
negatory. So I'd probably just leave it all to you.
In that case, go ahead and roll 2d20, add your proficiency modifier to both, and that will.
Nat
Do you
20
really
on
need
the
that second
first.
since I just rolled nat 20?
Nope.
Disguise is perfect.
In about 5 minutes, you manage to successfully transform this meek, innocent little girl, this teenage girl, into an even innocent more looking, scared, poopless, not even adult by human years, high elf boy.
No, ain't you just the cutest little thing, sugar?
Alright. Fake name. We should know it before we go.
We'll call you Sammy. Nice and
Correct.
neutral.
You alright with that?
Yes,
Nas?
absolutely.
Alright. Let's get to the sewers. Let's get down there. Let's get going.
Follow me.
Anyone?
I will guide you through the maze.
Alright.
Thank you,
You
sir.
sure you would not like anything else?
Unless you have a stone that'll teleport us right where. For me, at
Um,
least.
Unfortunately, I just sold my last pen.
Do we have any means of healing on us?
A couple of healing potions would definitely not be amiss.
Yeah, that'd probably be smart.
He looks at you lot, looks at Sammy. You have been very good customers to me tonight. I'm sure I can make up the difference. He hands you, he stops along the way, leading you out, opens one of the crates, pulls 2 small vials out. These are 2 basic healing potions. I'm sure they might be the difference between life and death, but hopefully you do not need to use them for that. I will consider these on credit.
Alright, who's the squishiest? Who needs them the most?
Who's standing in the back line to not go down first?
I'm a ranger. I'll be at the very back.
Yeah, same. I'm a warlock, so I'm not exactly frontline material.
My whole point
I'm
is
rogue
dealing
tanking.
the back. You're rogue tanking?
Mm-hmm.
And Invader's also ranged.
I'm a fighter with a
As
gun.
I said,
Oh,
I am
yeah.
rogue tanking this shit.
So they probably should both go to you.
Appreciated. Definitely appreciated. Would like to survive this.
He hands them to you. If you survive and
Yes.
you aren't arrested, you can return them and I can consider the debt paid, or we can work out a deal later. I have bits
Regardless.
and bobs that needs to be done. But for now, I do my good deed for the day.
Regardless of what happens in the future, if you need, you can call on top of the soft paws.
And you can call on Malchus Longshifter. They say I do not have a soft heart. That is true. It is hard on the outside, but inside, I am soft. Like freshly hatched chick. He then opens the door, opens it out into the cold air. Be safe, my friends.
Right.
I wish to do business with you again soon.
Same.
If we survive, and I might be back once or twice more. We'll see.
If we survive, I am going to talk to you about a dagger.
I have plenty.
You needing to borrow a dagger?
Oh no. No, I'm thinking and great when the time comes.
Ah. I'll have to say, because I got the bow and the mace and a dagger. I don't need the dagger too much.
I'm willing to trade.
For the dagger?
I make money from the dagger.
If I give you the dagger, will the debt for the potions be paid off?
Note to self, do not attempt Bulgarian throat singing just after a cold.
Sweetheart,
Unfortunately,
I think you mean do not attempt Mongolian throat singing.
I thought it was Saluvian.
Unfortunately, a dagger is not worth as much as 2 healing potions. It's a start, a very small start, but a start nonetheless.
Oh, this dagger might come in handy then. Just keep it.
Like I said, I have jobs in the future.
Alright, let's go into the stinky fucking sewers.
Don't worry, the rain should have washed the last of the alligators out.
Oh, it's not the gators I'm worried about. Last time it took me a week to get the smell out of her.
There's always the public baths. They can make my great aunt smell good. Or prestidigitation. Good luck, my friends.
God keep you.
May the thunder guide you to your destination.
Aye, aye. May the thunder guide you to your bed tonight, old.
Oh, Tabby's just gonna shove him at the door.
Careful what you wish for, Furball. I'll be getting lucky tonight. Slam.
I like
Man,
him.
that old man.
He's funny.
I like him too. Old man's got bitches. Good on him.
Alright, lass. Ready to smell like shit for a week?
I'm ready as I'll ever be.
I know it's horrible, but it also keeps the guards off of us on the other end. They will take one smell of you and realize that you're not who they're looking for. Every single time.
If anyone asks, we're down there doing maintenance. So how far are we from the sewer entrance?
You've got the sewer entrance according to the sewage map and comparing it to the map, the surface map. You see there's one maybe about 30 or so feet away on the other side of the street. It is one of those fences, one of those fenced doors.
Mm-hmm.
There is, however, a padlock.
Not a problem.
All right.
Let me go.
I'll keep watch. Will you pick it then?
Hi.
I was gonna ask if I could try to shoot the lock off, but that's a better idea.
I am proficient with thieves' tools, so
Hey.
You go
Let me
ahead and
just
roll D20 with your proficiency modifier.
I'm also doing that. Can I have a perception check out just to make sure no one's watching us or
Yeah.
coming close?
You could go ahead and roll perception.
12.
24 on the perception.
The door opens, and the fresh smell of still water, still rainwater that is several hours old, fills your sensitive nostrils.
Well, no time like the present. Geronimo! And she's just gonna jump right in.
Mm-hmm. It's not a
There's-
dive down, it's a slope down.
Oh, shite.
There's stairs, you idiot.
It's a ramp.
So is there anything I need to be concerned about with the perception check?
1 second. The GM's going to make a private roll for himself.
Until everybody's inside, he's just gonna lean up against a nearby wall and keep watch.
As you say that to me, you hear the sound of. Hey,
Go quick.
what's going on over there?
Sewer maintenance. We got a clog in here from the storm.
You working this late?
Sorry, what
Wow,
was
do you
that?
want people's homes flooding?
Go ahead and roll a deception check. You can either roll 2 deception checks separately or 1 with advantage.
You go ahead and roll yours with advantage. Probably have a better chance.
Ah! Roll 20 hates me. 11.
This would be it's a straight intelligence roll, I believe. Because I know it would be insight. What's insight?
Insight is wisdom.
Yeah, it's a straight D20 roll for them.
Odds are in our favor.
Where did I put my
Alright, how
D20
smart
now?
can I be?
I put it back in. Huh.
That's what she said.
God damn it. Okay. We won't question it. Good luck with the shit.
Hey, it never
Thanks, I'm not
gets
looking forward to this.
you know.
No.
Hey,
And you slip away into the sewers.
that was too fucking
Abby will be the last
close.
one in, and she will reach back, close the gate, and lock behind us.
Yep. Easy enough. There's a little hatch to do that.
That was too fucking close, Tabby.
I'm well aware. On we go.
Question. Did
Lead the way.
Tabaxi have dark vision?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Then everybody has dark vision. So there's no need to light a torch.
Make our lives easier.
Mm-hmm.
Probably made it believable, too.
Travel through the sewers. shifting this way and that. I would like a navigation check from whoever has the map. Whoever has the map has advantage.
All right.
Not it.
Yeah, what's my role?
Uh,
Navigation. I am proficient in navigator's tool.
nice. So not a navigation in.
So is it a D20 plus my proficiency?
Yep, at advantage.
Oh.
Because you've got the map.
I'm going to go ahead and do this. So that one's going to be 19.
Mm-hmm.
And whatever that one was, my screen. At 20.
Natural 20.
And
Yeah, you guys
I'm going to be a look of combat.
successfully manage to navigate through the sewers and manage to, by sheer luck as well, at some point, you see a bunch of symbols that you have no idea what they mean. Hilariously, there is a rogue in the party, so that means they know thieves can't.
Yes, I do.
And there's a special point in Thieves' Cant that says, "Warning, do not go this way, gelatinous ooze."
I don't suppose you see a way around that on the map.
There is a way around it.
Oh, good. I don't know about you lot,
So we
but I don't feel like getting slime in my fur on top of this all.
At 8. So just going around then?
Easy enough to do.
Yeah, easy enough to
Not
do.
to mention
You make-
last time we faced an ooze, I lost my favorite knife.
Last time I had a party face an ooze, they managed to kill it before it got a hit in.
Hey, and the last time I faced the news, I lost an arm. One of my character did. It was a very brutal campaign where every injury would be life-threatening.
So, I will also say with a natural 20, you also make it in record time, avoiding anybody who's in the sewers, primarily the city's really down and out homeless population, or actual maintenance workers. And you successfully arrive but a stone's throw away from Gary's little harbour, as he calls it. I am going to... You can see now there is one of the warehouses towering over you, and a long corridor that leads towards a burning brazier where you see Gary and Tiny sitting by some crates,
May I roll
waiting
a perception
patiently
check
for
to
you.
make sure they are the only ones out here?
Go ahead and roll a perception check.
Nat 20 again.
Jesus Christ.
Tabby's gonna make sure we go one at a time.
I'd probably be at the front because I was navigating the...
Yep. You listen out and you hear the sound of gentle boats rocking, sound of the waves slapping against the stone, and you hear the sound of footsteps marching away from where you are.
Tabby grabs Sammy and make a dash for Tiny.
I'll be right behind them with hand on my mace, but not drawing it just yet.
Yep. I am going to move us to the map. just so I can show it off. I see you managed your part of the job.
Hi, how it is.
Clever way of wording it, so we didn't know that we were transporting the person who is the most wanted person in this whole city.
Said I don't smuggle people. So didn't say anything about helping them.
Hey, that's very fair.
That is true. That is true.
Tiny, at this point, stands up. You ain't got a problem with that, have you?
Not at all.
Hey. I just do the job I'm paid for. I don't give a fuck about anything else.
Exactly. Me too.
Well, here's your promise. And he throws the other 50 coins each at you. So, shall we fuck off? Pardon my language, sister. You don't necessarily look like one at the moment.
Well then.
think...
Miss Tiny, young Sammy, Mr. Nobody, it's a pleasure doing this with you.
And a pleasure doing business with you. Alright, let's get the boat out. Watch as he takes something out of his bag, a box. Beautiful box with blue and white on it. And he mutters something next to it and chucks it into the harbour. And the box opens and unfolds into a little sailing boat with oars. He hops aboard. Tiny hops aboard, causes the boat to rock a little bit. They help Sammy on board. And they row away into the mist. Just gonna do that and then delete them because they're no longer on the board.
Well, that was pretty harmless, for the most part. What's a drink?
Thank
Yeah,
you,
I can go for something strong.
And then catnap.
Like I've never heard that joke. Alright.
As you all...
Fail and then
Where's
flirt
the
with it.
closest bar? I'm gonna pull up the map and just like look at it. Where's the closest bar?
Yeah, nearest bar's about 3 streets that way. Take a second right and a third left.
Why, thank you. What the fuck?
Can we help you?
Depends.
Oh,
Can I roll a perception to see where I know where this voice is coming?
You watch as, out of the shadows, 8 city guards appear. Was that Gary who left?
No idea, he didn't give us his name. He just told us to call him Mr. Nobody.
Huh?
asked us to bring in this weird box.
Hey, turned into a boat. It's pretty neat.
That was Tony with him, huh?
Who can
No
say
idea.
for that?
What about the third person?
Don't know.
Oh, young Sammy. He's a lovely lad. Lovely lad.
Little cutie who filled with nothing but sugar and honey.
Poor boy. Always living with his dad. And, well, Dad ran into a bit of an accident. So, it's on his way to see his mum. He's, what, 12? Maybe? Poor child.
I'd say 14 if he was on the shorter end, at least. Never told the High Elves.
Right, we can do this the easy way or the hard way.
I have no idea
What
what
do you
you're
mean,
talking
officer?
about.
You hear a voice call to them. Guards, leave them. You hear a set of footsteps clicking against the cobblestone. And you see this figure appear. A towering humanoid male. A white eye patch over one eye, and a faint halo glowing.
Ugh, Celestials. The light are too bright for my eyes.
The guards look at the figure and bow and say, "Of course, Lord Protector." And they walk away. He looks at the harbour, at the mist, and then looks at all of you. I hope you know what you have done.
We returned a boy to his mama. As far as I see it, we done nothing wrong.
You do not need to lie to me. I have no intention of punishing you.
As far as I know, it really was just a scared little boy heading home.
Hey.
You have made the wrong decision here tonight.
Whatever could you mean by that?
I suggest that in the morning, after your rest, you seek employment elsewhere.
Well, damn.
I mean, we're just passing through anyway.
I think it was my chance at the guild shot. Hoping that the one I got was the right one, you know?
The map's not to scale. I didn't have time for a scale. He just nods. Do your business in this city and go.
Oh no, we'll have to find employment in a city that's not run by someone with a weird gray skin fetish.
I'm just gonna smack her over the head lightly. You ain't got to be rude about it.
He just looks at you. And he walks away.
Alright, do any of you know what the fuck he was talking about?
No fucking idea. And you know what? Rule the desert. You see something, slash hear something? No, the fuck you don't.
I know absolutely nothing.
All right.
Can I?
That's...
You
Go ahead.
go.
No, it's all right. You go ahead.
No, I was gonna like ask if I could roll for something, but then I realized, nah.
All right.
I don't know
Let's
about
go
you,
get
but
that drink. Rolls
drink,
and
and in the morning I'm going to go visit our merchant friend before we leave town.
I'll go with you. If only to make sure he doesn't try to con you out for the potions that we didn't use.
See, unlike you, he likes me. I'm not worried.
I am pretty sure he likes me just fine. He just...
Lodgings is easy enough to find, depending on how much you wish to indulge.
Not that much.
I'm trying to be
Scott's
pretty
got a
frugal
long way to go.
because this may have been a big payday, but I don't know when I'm going to get paid next. I'll
If you're
probably
looking
go back
for
to the black chimney or the black fireplace.
So the Black Fireplace is a tavern, not an inn.
Okay,
Um,
that's fair.
you've got a choice between poor accommodation and modest accommodation.
Modest.
Modest.
I would like a bath.
Hey, bath and
You guys find an inn. It's very late in the evening, almost to the point of early morning, but they welcome you in. They've got fresh hot water baths ready for you. You scrub yourselves clean. Luckily, because of your success in the sewers, you don't actually smell of fecal matter. You are able to avoid the worst parts.
that 20 for the win, baby.
That and gifts can't came in handy.
And you're rested. The day comes to an end and almost begins immediately afterwards, but it's late rising up. About 10, 11. Before you all awaken from your long rest. Smell of lunch coming from the dining area fills your nostrils.
I'm gonna get dressed, make sure everything's strapped on, my weapons, everything's packed up, head down to the dining area.
Yep. Plenty of cold meats and hot food available. Chattering away. What's everybody else doing?
Grabbing food and heading off to go find our merchant friend.
Grab food as well.
They'll probably just tag along with Amber or Tabby.
Luck?
Pretty much the same, just getting food and following along with them.
Fair enough. The sun shines over the city of Fiorenore. The deep red tiles of the roofs shine with yesterday's rain still on them. Miniature rainbows appear here and there as you walk across the sidewalk. The city guard is noticeably less busy than it was yesterday. You hear the town criers announce, "Bounty has been collected. Individual wanted for questioning found. Shawls are to be re-allowed for female individuals." Lord Protector warns to remain vigilant at all times.
As he's going, I kind of want to look around to see if I one drow that smiled at the guards and made them go away.
You are not in that area of the city.
Ah.
She was in the merchants area. This is in the harbors.
All right.
But you can see a lot of the drow population, and there's a fairly sizable drow population, are noticeably a lot more relaxed.
Nice to
You
keep
hear
the peace.
discussions and rumors flying around. But you finally arrive at the merchants' quarters and arrive at Longshifters, Curios, and Trade. There's few people in the shop. Depending on which way you enter.
Through the front this time.
Few people busy conducting purchases. You see two individuals worth of note. One is your dear friend from last night, Malchus. And the other is an individual dressed in a set of light grey clothes. You see he has some brigandine armor on, but it's clear he's taken some of it off for practical reasons. He's not needing it at the moment. As soon as you approach, he nods to the Malchus nods to the person in brigandine, who takes the cue and steps aside. He looks at you all. "Ah, friends, good morning, good morning. I trust you slept well."
Good morning, my friend. I did indeed sleep well. I came to return the item you loaned me.
"Oh, excellent." He holds his hand out.
She hands him over.
"Oh, both of them. Oh, not a scratch? Perhaps. Fascinating.
Luck. Cat's luck.
Ah, that fickle mistress. Well, I imagine that
You're a fickle mistress. Sorry.
You were saying, my friend?
I am regretting offering this to you. It just so happens that I know of some more legitimate work involving the movement of cargo has come up. In fact, it involves me.
Well,
It has been strongly suggested that we not remain in the area.
It's for the best. I like you, but I do not want you to swing by the gallows.
However, if your work takes us other places, we would be more than happy to assist.
Well, as it happens, one of my cousins needs a shipment taken to his shop in Urbano. It is a short journey from here, maybe a few days. But I have my caravan ready, but I need guards.
Well, I think you found them.
Excellent.
What's the pay?
The pay will be 25 gold pieces per day on the journey. It will take you maybe 5 days, 6 at most.
Sounds
Any hazard
reasonable.
pay?
Provisions will be provided for the trip. After all, you're working for the long shifters now. Yes?
Yes.
Excellent. Let us get your contract signed, and you'll leave as soon as you can. Yes?
We're ready now.
Then follow me. The contracts are signed.
I do want to read the contract just to make sure there isn't.
Go ahead and roll insight.
$15.
It's an honest work contract.
Yeah, then I'll have no problem signing it.
You'll be guaranteed 25 gold pieces per day of travel. You're also guaranteed basic provisions for the trip, which will involve meals and a bedroll. And you also notice that he slips a letter of recommendation to his cousin in the city of Urbano.
Alright.
They're
Thank
good
you.
people who deserve good work.
We try. Thank you, my friend. I look forward to seeing you again soon.
I hope so too. I hope so too.
Hey, thank you very much.
Take care of yourselves. And if you ever see Gary again, maybe think twice before taking a job offer.
Definitely.
Or at least, maybe next time ask him to be a bit more upfront.
Do you know what made the girl so special?
I know nothing.
That's not for anyone to know but her god.
I know she was someone in need of help. And long shifters, we help people. May I be struck down if I am lying. He jokingly takes a step to the side.
God's gift, my
Hey.
friend.
And you. Cargo, legitimate cargo, is loaded into a caravan consisting of 3 carts. The half-elven person in the brigandine armor, who is introduced politely as the caravan master. A person by the name of Holman greets you all and says, "Well, welcome aboard, friends. It is good to have more company on the roads, yes?
Always.
Should be a pleasant journey to Albano. I always enjoy going there."
Here, let me ride with you. You can tell me about the place we're going.
It sounds like a plan. It is a beautiful place, a jewel on the peninsula. The caravan chats away. The caravan leaves the city, turns east, and will eventually travel north, deep into the heart of the peninsula. And the camera in this sequence pans to the palace of the Protector in the Palisade. There we see Frederick Coron staring at the caravan leaving. His hands behind his back, his knuckles clenched.
I want to flip him off so bad.
And that is that. That is where our story ends in this one shot.
Did I really just survive a Cameron scenario without having to fight for my life?
I am so surprised we didn't enter a combat. I really am.
That's natural
I-
20s.
It was at nat 20 and the Thieves can't. Otherwise, we would have walked straight into a slime.
Yes, and then after that, straightened 8 guards.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, listeners, while this has been of Dice and Pen, it has not been the Blight of Varan this week. But it has been an absolute blast. Thanks for running, Cameron.
Well, it's a pleasure. I hope you guys enjoyed.
I did. I really did.
And I'm sure we will find ourselves in this world from time to time.
So do I. I'm actually excited to see where Perseus will go. And to find out what that secret is.
I think that's for me to know. And nobody else.
It's not like she's a demigod or something, is she? Or the child of a god?
She is
She's
very
special.
special.
And sorry for all you listeners at home. I don't think we'll be editing that in of what it was said. Because that'd be a spoiler now, wouldn't it?
You know, I think it went I think that is a bit of information that is best
stay hidden
left
till next
trapped in the
time.
mind of Tabby.
Well then, this has been part of the crew of the Blight of Arwen playing a brand new adventure. This one shot, and I hope you all enjoyed. And we'll see you all next week.